President Trump has issued a new Social Security order for 2025 that introduces significant changes aimed at reshaping how benefits are delivered and how the Social Security Administration, SSA, operates. This new directive emphasizes a return to in-person services, cuts certain programs, and redirects resources toward frontline support, with the goal of improving efficiency and saving over $1 billion. These changes could impact how beneficiaries access services, balancing between traditional office visits and digital options. Stay tuned to understand how these updates might affect your benefits and what to expect in the coming year. The big announcement: National Social Security Month returns. President Trump officially brought back National Social Security Month, a recognition that hasn't been acknowledged since 2019. At first, this might sound like a simple awareness campaign, but it actually signals a larger shift in how the government plans to manage Social Security moving forward. This announcement isn't just about raising awareness. It marks the start of a broader strategy to reset the culture of the SSA. The administration's focus is on traditional, in-person service, ending remote work for employees, flattening management layers, and cutting what they label wasteful programs, particularly those tied to diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI. For some, this feels like a welcome return to how things used to be, more face-to-face help. For others, it feels like important resources are being pulled away, creating concern over who might lose out. What does this mean for you? If you prefer walking into an SSA office and speaking directly to someone, these changes could actually benefit you. More staff are being shifted to frontline roles, with a push for quicker, hands-on service. But if you've grown accustomed to managing your Social Security online, maybe because of a busy schedule or living far from the nearest SSA office, you might feel limited by this shift. If in-person visits become the main way to get help, that could be a challenge, especially for working adults or people in rural areas. So, it's one of those situations where what helps one person might make things harder for another. The cost savings and technology upgrades. The administration expects these reforms to save over $1 billion. This is a huge number, and the plan is to use that money to upgrade the SSA's outdated technology systems, something many experts agree is long overdue. If you've ever tried navigating the SSA's website or phone system, you understand why these upgrades are necessary. Still, some people are asking, will these billion-dollar savings actually translate into better service? Or will cutting programs and changing workflows lead to confusion, delays, or burnout among SSA workers? Real-life examples: how this shift affects people. Differently, let me share a personal story. A friend recently helped his grandmother sort out her Social Security benefits. She lives in a small town with spotty internet and isn't comfortable with computers. For her, focusing on in-person service sounds like a step in the right direction. Contrast that with another friend, same age and situation. But she lives in a city, works full-time, and cares for her kids. She relies on the SSA's online tools to check benefits, upload documents, and schedule appointments. For her, taking time off work to stand in line would disrupt her whole week. There's no one-size-fits-all solution here, and the SSA's changes highlight that tension. Canceling certain government contracts. What's next? Part of the reforms involves canceling certain government contracts, especially those supporting disability insurance DI programs. The administration argues these contracts didn't help reduce wait times or improve service, and wants to redirect resources toward frontline support and efficiency. This move has sparked debate. Supporters say it's about focusing on the core mission, helping people get their benefits quickly and clearly. Critics worry cutting DI programs will leave some communities underserved particularly those already facing access challenges. A broader question: what should Social Security be? At its heart, this is a debate about what Social Security and government service should be. Should the SSA be lean and focused strictly on service delivery? Or should it also invest in programs aimed at making access more fair and inclusive, even if those programs don't speed things up or save money immediately? Each perspective has merit, and the answers will shape the future of Social Security. The pendulum swings from digital back to in-person. Each administration has its own view of what good government service looks like. Under Obama and Biden, the SSA embraced digital services and remote work, necessary during the COVID-19 pandemic and beyond. It kept the agency running even as offices closed. Now, under Trump, the pendulum is swinging back toward in-person services and traditional office work. Whether this works depends on balancing those traditions with today's realities. More than operations, a reflection of government values. These changes are more than just operational tweaks. They reflect a deeper conversation about the government's role. Should it be modern, flexible, and inclusive, or direct, efficient, and grounded in older service models? Real people feel these impacts. If a parent can't apply for survivor benefits for their child, or a disabled worker can't reach a rep to fix an error, that's not just frustrating. It can be life-altering. Partner Spotlight. Help with Medicare. Before we continue, a quick note. We've partnered with Chapter A, a service that offers clear, honest Medicare help. They connect you with licensed advisors who compare Medicare plans in your area and help you save money, on average about $1,100 per year. Their support doesn't end after you sign up. Their care advocates stay with you. If you want to learn more, call 6560-6311937 or visit ascap.org/moneylink in comments. Now, back to Social Security. National Social Security Month. What to expect? This year, National Social Security Month runs through August 14th, marking the 90th anniversary of the Social Security Act. The campaign aims to raise awareness and help people access the benefits they qualify for. You'll likely see more outreach efforts, posters, calls, and maybe events at local SSA offices. While the focus is on in-person service, phone support and online help remain available. So if you worry that digital tools will vanish, for now, that's not the case, but the emphasis is clearly shifting. Your experience matters. Share your story. Have you ever tried calling the SSA and been stuck on hold for hours? Or tried to use their website and hit a dead end? Please share your experience in the comments. Knowing what others face can help us all feel less alone in what is often a frustrating process. Trust in the system. Why it matters. One major concern experts are watching is how these changes affect public trust in Social Security. When rules, tone, and structure shift every few years based on who's in office, it creates unpredictability. When something as essential as Social Security feels unstable, it causes real anxiety, especially for those relying on it for basic needs. What's next? Staying informed and engaged. So why does this new announcement matter? Because it reflects where we're headed. Whether you support these reforms or have reservations, understanding what they mean for your future and your family's future is critical. If these reforms save money and speed up service, that's great, but we need to keep asking questions. Are services easier to access? Are SSA staff supported enough to help people well? Are certain communities being left behind? The answers to these questions will decide whether this new direction ultimately helps or hurts the people who rely on Social Security. Final thoughts. Planning and protecting your benefits. Social Security touches nearly every American life at some point. The more we understand how it works and how it's evolving, the better we can plan, protect, and maximize the benefits we've earned. If you found this update helpful, please share it with someone who could use a clearer understanding of what's changing. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button for clear, calm, and helpful financial breakdowns every week.